If you're searching for the perfect gaming desk, you might have stumbled upon the Cougar Mars Gaming Desk, and you're probably wondering if this sleek setup with those dazzling ARGB lights is really worth it. But here's what surprised me. Despite all the flashy promises of high-strength steel frames and immersive lighting, this desk actually has some hidden drawbacks that could ruin your gaming experience. Therefore, before you click buy, I'm going to break down everything about the Cougar Mars 120, from its design quirks to its real-world performance, so you can decide if it's truly the right fit for your setup or just another desk that looks good on paper but falls short when it counts. Stick around because what I'm about to share may change how you shop for gaming desks forever. First, let's talk about who this desk is for. If you're a gamer who craves style and immersive lighting effects but also needs solid functionality, Cougar Mars might catch your eye. It boasts a carbon fiber textured surface, curved ergonomic edges, and dual-sided ARGB lighting that syncs up with Asus Aura Sync, MSI Mystic Light, and more. Sounds like a dream setup for any RGB lover. Right? However, as I dug deeper, I realized it's not all rainbow vibes and smooth sailing. Now, I'm about to reveal some surprising details about the Cougar Mars that most reviewers overlook. You see, gaming desks aren't just about looking cool. They need to be practical, sturdy, and comfortable for marathon sessions. So, does the Cougar Mars live up to these promises? Or is it just a flashy centerpiece with a few cracks in the armor? Keep watching because after the deep dive, you'll know exactly whether this desk deserves a spot in your gaming cave or not. Let's start with the build and design. The Cougar Mars Gaming Desk touts a high-strength welded steel frame that can hold up to 150 kg or 330 pounds. That sounds solid on paper, right? Well, in initial setup, it does feel stable enough, but here's the snag. The assembly instructions are surprisingly vague, which means if you're not handy with tools, it might take you longer than expected or leave you with a wobbly mess. Think of it like trying to build IKEA furniture with only half the instructions. Fun, but potentially frustrating. Once assembled, the gaming surface is generous, measuring about 120 cm in width, providing ample space for multiple monitors, keyboards, and other gear. The carbon fiber texture adds a sleek touch and is scratch-resistant, which will keep your desk looking pristine longer. The rounded and curved edges provide ergonomic comfort, helping reduce wrist strain during long gaming marathons. Definitely a win for comfort. And this is a big but, the desk's height is fixed and not adjustable. If you're taller or shorter than average, or if you prefer standing desks, this could be a deal breaker. Now on to what most buyers rave about, the lighting. The dual-sided ARGB lighting effects are eye-catching and really do enhance the gaming atmosphere. The fact that it supports syncing with major motherboard brands' lighting software is a huge plus. You can customize colors and effects to match your rig or mood. It's like turning your desk into a mini light show every time you play. But here's where I found a catch. The lighting control stand is located on the right side, which is convenient for some, but awkward for left-handed gamers or those with limited desk real estate on that side. Also, some users reported that the lighting sometimes glitches or stops working after a few weeks, which might mean quality control issues. Speaking of control, the desk features USB and audio ports right on the side, so you can connect your PC accessories or headphones without crawling under the desk. That's a thoughtful inclusion, making it a multifunctional hub rather than just a table. But in practice, the ports feel a bit flimsy and not as robust as one would expect, something to keep in mind if you frequently plug and unplug devices. Here's a question for you. If a desk claims to hold up to 330 pounds, will it actually hold up to that weight during intense gaming sessions without wobbling? Reviews are mixed here. While many users find it surprisingly sturdy, others complain about slight shaking when keyboard knocks or when leaning heavily. So if you're a big gamer who likes to slam keys in frustration, this might not be ideal unless you tighten every bolt and brace it well. On the aesthetics front, the Cougar Mars definitely scores high. The sleek black finish combined with carbon fiber texture and dynamic lighting makes any gaming setup look futuristic instantly. It's like the Tesla of gaming desks, cool to look at but with some quirks under the hood. Now, for a little fun, why did the gamer bring a ladder to his desk? Because the Cougar Mars didn't come with height adjustment, and he needed to reach for comfort. Okay, that was bad, but hey, I'm here all day. But jokes aside, what about real user sentiments? The Amazon rating hovers around 3.8 stars, a decent but not stellar score. Many users praise the look and lighting but warn about assembly challenges and occasional quality control issues. There's also mention of the desk being noisier when adjusting or sitting on it, which, if you do streaming or recording, may be distracting. Here's a quick story. One user shared how they loved the desk for months, then suddenly the ARGB lighting just flickered and went dark. After reaching out to customer support, they found the repairs complicated and the lighting system fragile. This highlights the risk of investing in a style-heavy product without guaranteed durability. But if you're a tinkerer who enjoys tweaking and fixing, this might not be a problem. Another point to note, the desk isn't cable management friendly out of the box. Despite its multifunctional intent, Cougar Mars lacks dedicated cable channels or clips to organize your wires neatly. In a world where cable clutter can kill immersion faster than a lag spike, this omission feels outdated. So you might find yourself improvising with Velcro straps or aftermarket organizers. So how does Cougar Mars compare to other gaming desks in its class? At its price point, which ranges around mid-tier gaming desks, it balances aesthetics and basic function, but misses out on premium features like adjustable height, built-in cable management, or extra storage options. If you're aiming for a desk that will last years and grow with you, there are sturdier and more ergonomic choices available, though likely at a higher price. One more joke before we move on. Why don't gamers ever get cold? Because they have a Cougar Mars desk lighting up their room. All right, I promise, no more puns, for now. Now, if you're still curious about this desk, here's what I'd advise. If you want a desk that adds some cool flair to your gaming setup with immersive RGB lighting, and don't mind some extra effort during assembly, Cougar Mars could be a great pick. It's especially suitable for gamers who primarily sit and want a visually striking centerpiece without needing adjustable height. However, if you're someone who prioritizes customization, absolute stability, or ergonomic flexibility, you might find it lacking. Interestingly, the desk also appeals to casual gamers or streamers looking to make their background pop. But if you game hard and need durability and adjustability, you might want to look elsewhere. At the end of the day, Cougar Mars delivers on its promise of a unique, stylish gaming desk with great lighting effects and a roomy surface. Yet, it's not without flaws. The assembly can be tricky, the durability sometimes questionable, and lack of cable management means extra work for neat freaks. But for the price, it's a respectable option that prioritizes style and immersive lighting over hardcore functionality. So here's my mini promise. If you decide to get the Cougar Mars, expect a visually dynamic desk that will turn heads and add vibe to your gaming room. Just prepare for some assembly patience and maybe a few cable ties. It's a trade-off you might find worthwhile because flashing lights win the war against boring setups every time. Before we wrap up, remember that the best deals on the Cougar Mars Gaming Desk are always changing, and purchasing through my link in the description ensures you get the latest price and supports the channel at no extra cost to you. So if you want to light up your game room with style and have some fun assembling your new battle station, check the link below. In conclusion, the Cougar Mars Gaming Desk is a solid choice for those prioritizing looks and lighting with decent ergonomic design, but it's not perfect. The build and assembly quirks, lighting glitches, and lack of adjustability are worth considering before buying. Still, if you're okay with these trade-offs and want a flashy centerpiece with all the RGB bells and whistles, it might just be your next favorite gaming addition. And hey, if you get one, just remember, the only button you should slam harder than a keyboard during a game rage is the Buy Now button once you're sure this desk fits your style and needs. Happy gaming!